Hey, it's me, Riley, and if you saw my community post, you're probably curious of what I have to say. Recently, a tragic personal event beyond my control happened, which I won't get into the details of, but it resulted in a drastic change in my life, which affects my living situation, my garden, and my drive. For the living situation, I'm moving in approximately 3 months or less. The house you know and watched me garden since July 2022 will sadly no longer be where I live. I will lose access to the land that has been so vital to the success of Riley's gardening adventures, and I will most likely move into a very much scaled down apartment with little to no gardening possibilities, outside houseplants or an narrow garden. I hope the person who takes my place in my house can enjoy and have their own garden one day. For the garden, it will simply not be possible to garden even a fraction of what I could do in my house. My garden bed, garden deck, flower bed, pepper garden, and even the overflow garden are all places I will lose access to, resulting in the end of this channel. I will need to cancel my fall garden plans, spring and summer garden for next year, and more. I will simply not be able to deliver the content I plan to do for years to come and share my gardening adventures with you all. It brings me great pain that the garden of humble beginnings, which I poured so much time, energy, and money into to reach the level it was today, is cut short. I only wish I had started sooner, before 2022, so I could have more time and years to share my adventures than less than a year and a half. Finally, my drive. Don't get me wrong. I love gardening and has been and still is my greatest passion and hobby I've ever done. In the past, I've been to fitness, gaming, riding, but none has ever brought me the joy of being in the garden. I would always look forward to entering the garden, taking care of it before I go to work, and seeing how things progressed and thinking of more content I can show you guys. It was a never-ending passion project where I had a vision of a beautiful garden where I continuously kept improving to reach my goal. It was a learning experience which only grew me as a gardener and expanded both my skills and happiness. But you may be wondering, well, didn't Riley say he has 3 more months until he moves? Doesn't that mean 3 more months of amazing content? Well, sadly, what happened has been very stressful, painful, and mind-consuming. It simply has sapped the joy and excitement from my life. It has ruined gardening for me at this time. As a result, I have lost the energy and drive needed to be a content creator. When I make my videos, the energy you feel from me is my genuine passion radiating off of me into video form. Sharing my experiences, experiments, reviewing tomato varieties, giving tours, and more are all a representation of my love for gardening. I know many of you have recognized this in the comments, citing my enthusiasm and loving the energy I gave. But once again, what has happened has sapped it all from me. It is hard to look at your own garden and know you won't lose it all and be happy. All I can feel to cope is to busy myself in my upcoming new career and bury myself in work and distract myself from goals of promotion so I don't have to think about losing my house and garden and the life-changing event. It pains me to admit this and tell you all, but this channel is a representation of a gardening adventures, so this channel will have to die in 3 months. But let me leave you a message of hope. Yes, this channel will surely die in 3 months, and I'm currently lost the burning flame for gardening. But not all is lost. I still have some pre-recorded footage that I've yet to release, such as Burpee Super Steak, Pineapple, and Cherokee Purple versus Purple Boy. And I also have many other varieties that are ripe and ready to be reviewed. It will take me time to recover from this recent event, but I do not believe I will feel what I feel now forever, and I predict that I'll be able to make content again before the 3 months are over. I want to make the most of what I can before I move, and it will just take me some time. So until that day comes, stay tuned for more adventures on Riley's Gardening Adventures.